All right, Shalom. Before I get started, Barakati Yahweh, Barakati Yahweh Shai, Barakati Yahweh, Barakati Yahweh Shai, Barakati Yahweh, Barakati Yahweh Shai, Call Halal Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Racha Kodash. Secondly, I want to give double honors to the elders apostles, the great millstone who rule well and teach well, and who are the true leaders of Israel today. I also like to give another shout out to you, Salakia. I also like to give another shout out to the head of the Man of Israel camp, Al Kazak, whom I teach under down here in Greenville, South Carolina. And I also like to give another shout out to you, Akim, throughout the four corners of the earth that's pushing this truth in all sincerity and righteousness in these last days. And I also like to give another shout out to you, Israelite foreigners that's looking like the other heathen nations causing confusion, come back to your heritage in these last days. And another shout out to you few outlaws, you sisters out there that stand in order and doing what y'all need to do in these last days. All right, to y'all, I'd like to say shalom. All right, and today's video I'm gonna go into basically faith, man. All right, especially in the times we coming into. All right, because we understand Jacob's trouble is gonna be like a time of no other, right? So this where our faith is gonna kick in, man. All right? Our faith is gonna be on a whole nother level, man. Right, and another thing. You know, I got, as you can see, I got this Hebrew prayer for faith, you know, for you brothers and sisters that need, you know, more faith in these last days, man. You know, me, myself, you know, personally me, you know, I need more faith, you know. I got faith, but I want even more faith, especially because the times we're coming into, man. All right. So I'm going to read this prayer for faith and, you know, Lord willing, the video be edifying. And I'm going to get some scriptures as well, but I'm going to just say the prayer and then, you know, get the scriptures. But it says Yahweh, which means Lord, you know, well, that's his name. Me, he exists, right? But, you know, that's our Lord, right? And then it says Bahashem, which means in the name. It says Yahweh Shai, which means the name Yahweh Shai means he deliverer, he saves, right? That's the Son of the Most High, the only begotten Son of the Most High, right? The Messiah, man, right? And then it says Baba Kasha, Baba Kasha, Baba Kasha, which means please. And then it says Nathan Layah, which means give to me. Awad, more. Amawan, faith. Ba'ath, and you. Yahweh Wa Yahweh Shah, the names, you know, of course. It says Banasa Yawan, right? Banasa Yawan, which means in temptation, a trial, right? And then it says Shamaria, which means keep me. Al upon. It says Lahabium, which means blazing. It says La Yakal Ash, which means to endure fire. Amen. So be it. All right. Beautiful prayer. Pray it, man. All right. Say it in the Hebrew, man. All right. When you praying, you know, because we understand that the Hebrew is a powerful tongue, man. Right. It tells you that. It tell you that in the book of if I'm not mistaken, it's Sirach. No, it's either in Sirach, the first chapter, if not Sirach. I believe it's in damn Ecclesiastes. I mean, not Ecclesiastes, but Second Ezra, the first chapter. But like I said, I believe it's in. Yeah, matter of fact, it is in Ecclesiastes, also known as Sirach, the first chapter, that long chapter. It is in Sirach. I tell you, the Hebrew tongue is a powerful tongue, man. All right, so we got the Hebrew prayer out the way. You know, you can screenshot it or whatnot or write it down. But it's a prayer for more faith, man. All right. So let's get these scriptures, man. All right, Lord, like I said, Lord, wouldn't the video be edifying? All right, this is the book of Slakia. Slakia, I'm trying to see something. Okay, yeah. All right, James chapter 2 and verse 14. It says, what does it profit, my brother, though a man say he have faith? Right? It says, what does it profit, my brother, though a man say he have faith and have not works? Can faith save him? All right, you got to understand. All right, just your faith alone, your faith is going to save you, but you also got to have works as well, man. All right, faith and works go hand in hand, man, right? So it says, what doth it profit, my brother? And though a man say he have faith and have not works, can faith save him? All right, because like I said, you gotta have, if you got faith, you gotta show your faith through your works, man. Right? So we're gonna jump down to verse 24. It says, James 2:24, it says, ye see then how that by works a man is justified, and not by faith only. You see that? So like I said, faith and works go hand in hand, because you're gonna be saved out your works and your faith, man. Right? Verse 25, it says, likewise also was not Rahab the harlot justified by works, when she had received the messengers and had sent them out another way? You see that? She did the works, but she also had faith in what she was doing, man. You see that? That's why she was saved, man. Because her faith, had her do the works, man. Because if I'm not mistaken, who was the damn I believe the story is in Kings, if I'm not mistaken. But pretty much she hid the messengers, and they was looking for him, and she told them they made a covenant, man. All right, the two messengers, they made a covenant with Rahab that if they was to hide them, they would come back and save her, man, her household, right? And she was a heathen, but like vocab Malone, I believe it was Slacky, damn throat. I believe vocab, if I'm not mistaken, it was vocab. They said Rahab the harlot, the account with Rahab the harlot, justified heathens being saved. No, the covenant with them was that she would be saved from, her household would be saved from that account, man, the burning house, man, if I'm not mistaken. Matter of fact, let me see something. Cause we can get the story right quick. I don't want to butcher it. Yep. Oh no, it's in Joshua. Yeah, let me see. Yep, verse 24 says, and they burnt the city with fire and all that was therein, only the silver and the gold and the vessels of brass and of iron they put into the treasury of the house of the Lord. And Joshua saved Rahab the harlot alive, and her father's household, and all that she had, and she dwelt in Israel even unto this day, because she hid the messenger which Joshua sent out to spy out Jericho. And I'm not mistaken, the two witnesses, the two messengers they sent out was I'm trying to find the point, man. This is a good story. I went into it before, but it was a while back. Yeah, I forgot the name of the messengers that was sent out. I don't even think they mentioned the names. Hold on, let me see something. Yeah, I don't think they never mentioned the names, but basically, Joshua Joshua sent out, those two messengers, right, to spy out the land of Jericho, right? And Rahab the harlot, hid them when the people was looking for them. She hid them and pretty much made a covenant. They made a covenant like, when we take over the city, we're not gonna kill you and your household. They was the only ones that's gonna be saved, because they looked out pretty much. You see, they looked out for us, so they made a pact. But let's go back to the Hebrews. I mean, not Hebrews. The James, right? Chapter 2 and verse, what we left off at? Trying to see where we left off at, man. Salaki. Okay, there we go. Verse 25. It says, likewise also was not Rahab the harlot justified by works when she had received the messengers and had sent them out another way? Verse 26. For as the body without the spirit is dead, right? It says, for as the body without the spirit is dead. Yeah, your body is going to be dead without the spirit. Your spirit is what's controlling the body, man. Your body is just, what's the word? Your body is just, what's the word? It's just a shell, pretty much, man. Just over your spirit. It's just a large shell, like a turtle got a shell over his natural body. That's what he is, man. This is just a shell over us, man. Right? It says, for as the body without the spirit is dead, so faith without works is dead also. You see that? It says, so faith without works is dead also. So your faith and your works go hand in hand, man. If you don't got no works, you don't got no faith. If you don't got no faith, you don't got no works, man. You see that? So let's go to let's go to Hebrews 11. Right? Let's get the definition of faith. It says, now faith is the substance of things hoped for, the evidence of things not seen. You see that? Let me read that one more time. Beautiful. Hebrews 11 from the top. It says, now faith is the substance of things hoped for, the evidence of things not seen. You see that? So faith is the substance of things not seen. Yeah, all right. We personally on this side, we wasn't to see Yahweh yet, but guess what? We got faith that he's real and that he resurrected on the third day, man. We believe that. We got faith in that. Even though, like I said, we haven't seen him on this side, man. We believe that. Right? And they got all the accounts of faith, matter of fact, I like reading it and let me get it right here. Go to Hebrews 11. All right, because what I was saying, damn. Oh yeah. Hebrews 11. This chapter goes into, all the people. They got all the stories of how, they were saved by their faith, man. All right, the keeping the commandments. We got to keep the commandments, but the commandments ain't what's gonna get us saved, man. Our faith and our works is what's going our faith and our works is what's going to get us saved, man. All right, and this chapter right here tells you that, man, how all the prophets and the people who were saved, they were saved off their faith, man. They weren't saved off of keeping the commandments. Yes, we got to keep the commandments, of course, but that's not what's going to get us saved, man. All right, the commandments not going to save us. All right, the commandments, the commandments really was what had us go off, man. Right? That's why we're waiting to be changed. That's why we having faith so we can get these new bodies, man. So we won't have to sin again, man. Right? But right? Oh, Hebrews 11:6. It says, but without faith, it is impossible to please him. Please who? The Heavenly Father in his only begotten Son, Yahweh, man. It says it is impossible to please him, man. Because you not having faith. It's basically you think the Lord can't do for you, man. You basically putting Yahweh Shai in a box, man. Right? Thinking the Lord can't do miracles for you, man. The Lord is about to get ready to do even bigger miracles of what he did back then, man. He's about to do it on a greater scale, man. All right? So it says, but without faith it is impossible to please him. For he that cometh to Yahweh must believe that he is. You see that? He exists, right? That's his name right there. It says, for he that cometh to Yahweh must believe that he is, and that he is a rewarder to them that diligently seek him. And who's diligently seeking Yahweh Shai? The elect. And then the only ones that's going to have, great faith, right? Verse 7, the count, damn, what the fuck I was talking about? Damn, I think I was talking about Noah. I can't even remember. I lost my thought that quick. Hebrews 11:7, it says, by faith, Noah being warned of Yahweh of things not seen as yet, right? Because back then, during the time of Noah, it didn't rain, right? So it says, by faith, Noah being warned of Yahweh by things not seen as yet, because the Lord was warning him that he's about to bring a flood. And, back then, everybody was looking like, when Noah was prophesying and was saying that the Lord is about to bring this rain, this flood, niggas didn't believe Noah. Why? Because they never seen it, right? It says, by faith, Noah being warned of Yahweh of things not seen as yet, moved with fear. You see that? He moved with fear because he had faith in what Yahweh was saying, man. It says, prepare an ark to the saving of his house, right? Because his wife and his 3 kids and their wives was the only ones that was saved during the flood. It says, prepare the ark to the saving of his house, by the which he condemned the world and became heir of the righteousness, which is by faith. You see that? And there's more accounts, but yep, all the faith, man. Beautiful chapter, man. Hebrews 11 goes strictly in faith, man. It's gonna be faith that was gonna save us, man. Wow. If all of these people were saved through their faith, why would you think we in the time we in now, the commandments, it was gonna save us this time, man? Come on, think about that now. The Lord showed you how all these people were saved through their faith, but then during the time we in now, the commandments was gonna save us. Cause y'all niggas push the laws heavily, man, and the law is not what's gonna save us, man. All right. Matthew chapter 17 and verse 20. It says, and Yahweh shall say unto them, matter of fact, I'm going to start at verse 19. Matthew 17 and 19. It's like, Matthew 17 and 19. Then came the disciples unto Yahweh apart and said, why could not we cast them out? Verse 20. And Yahweh said unto them, because of your unbelief. For verily I say unto you, if ye have faith as a grain of a mustard seed, ye shall say unto this mountain, remove hence to yonder, place it, and it shall remove, and nothing shall be impossible unto you. You see that? The Lord said, you got to have faith as your faith. If ye have faith as a grain of a mustard seed. Now, when you look up a mustard seed, right? Look how small it is, man. The Lord said you had a little bit of faith that size of a fucking mustard seed, right? Because when you plant a mustard seed, man, look at the benefits of it, man. Mustard seed tree. Look how big it get, man. See, if you got faith as a mustard seed, man, your faith is gonna sprout. The Lord gonna sprout that faith of yours, man. But it starts with the little faith you got. You see that? You see how big and beautiful the tree gets? That's how your faith is gonna be when you use that little grain of mustard seed, that little faith you got. The Lord gonna spread it out, man. But let's read that one more time, man. All right. It says, verse 20, it says, and Yahweh shall say unto them, because of your unbelief. You see that? That's why they couldn't cast out the evil spirit, the devil, right? It's like it. Yep. Matter of fact, we really could start at verse 15. It says, Lord, have mercy on my son, because a man came up to Yahweh Shai, right, to heal his son. It says, Lord, have mercy on my son, for he is lunatic and sore vexed. For oftentimes he falleth into the fire and often into the water. And I brought him into the disciples, and they could not cure him. You see that? Verse 17. Then Yahweh Shai answered and said, O faithless and preserved generation, how long shall I be with you? How long shall I suffer you? Bring him hither to me. And Yahweh Shai rebuked the devil, and he departed out of him. And the child was cured from the very hour. You see that? So his disciples couldn't cure that boy because of their unbelief. They didn't really truly believe like that, man. You see? That's why Yahweh Shai said, if you had faith as the grain of a mustard seed, right? Matthew 8 and verse, let me find it right quick. Slakia. Okay, we'll start at verse 23. Matthew 8 and verse 23. It says, and when he was entering into the ship, his disciples followed him. Verse 24, and behold, there arose a great tempest in the sea, insomuch that the ship was covered with the waves, but he was asleep. So, it was basically, the waters was, rising and, getting, heavy and stuff. The waves was, getting high. The water was getting on the boat, right? Verse 25, and his disciples came to him and awoke him, saying, Lord, save us, we perish. So they were scared, man. They're like, Lord, wake up, stop this shit. They were scared, man. Verse 26, it says, this Yahweh Shai, it says, and he said unto them, why are you fearful? So he's like, why the fuck are you scared, man? It says, oh, ye a little faith, right? Because they didn't have no faith that, that they wasn't going to drown or the boat wasn't going to sink, man. So it says, oh, ye a little faith. Then he arose and rebuked the winds and the sea, and there was a great calm. You see that? So he stopped it, Verse 27, but the man marveled, saying, what manner of man is this, that even the winds and the sea obey him? So they're like, whoa, what the fuck? Like, he stopped it? Like, you know what I'm saying? They're like, what the fuck? Like, they were surprised pretty much. All right? They was shook, man. But the point is that Yahweh Shai said they had a little faith, man. They woke Yahweh Shai out of his sleep just to wake him up for some bullshit like that. It pissed Yahweh Shai off. And he said, you a little faith, man. Like, nigga, I'm on the boat. You think we really gonna drown? That's how pretty much he was like that, man. He was like, these niggas really think we're gonna drown this boat with me in it, man. Stop being fucking scared, man. Even the Lord said prepare, not prepare, but no, I think it is prepare. Roughly paraphrase, present your body as a living sacrifice, man. Can't be scared, man. The Lord told you, fear not them, that can kill the body of the soul, but whether fear him, that can kill, no, it said, roughly paraphrasing, fear not them that's able to kill the body, but rather fear him that's able to kill both body and soul, man. Roughly paraphrasing, man. So they shouldn't have been fearing about that. The only thing you're supposed to fear is Yahweh Shai, right? But that show you that they ain't had no faith and they thought they was gonna die, man. So we'll close it out with this. Going into Peter. Matthew chapter 14 and verse 22. It says, and straightway Yahweh Shai constrained his disciples to go into a ship and to go before him unto the other side, which he sent the multitudes away. And when he had sent the multitudes away, he went up into a mountain apart to pray. And when the evening was come, he was there alone. But the ship was now in the midst of the sea, tossed with waves, for the wind was contrary. And in the fourth watch, the night Yahweh Shai went unto them, walking on the sea. Right? So Yahweh Shai was walking on water, man. And yes, this is lyrical, man. I said lyrical. And yes, this is literal, man. All right? This is literal, man. For damn one body, man. I'm glad they damn changed their fucking name from one body in Yahweh Shai to just one body. And that was the spirit that Yahweh Shai had them do that. But verse 26, it says, and when the disciples saw him walking on the sea, they were troubled, saying it is a spirit, and they cried out for fear. They thought Yahweh Shai was a ghost, man. they like, what the fuck? He walking on water? They were scared. Verse 27 says, but straightway Yahweh Shai speaking to them, saying, be of good cheer. It is I, be not afraid. So he telling them, don't be scared, man. This is me. This is your Lord, man. Don't be afraid, man. Verse 28, and Peter answered him and said, Lord, if it be thou, bid me come to thee on the water. So Peter, was like, Lord, if it's really you, have me walk on this water and guide me, pretty much, man. It says, and Peter answered him and said, Lord, if it be thou, bid me to come to thee on the water. So Peter was about to get ready to walk on water, man. Verse 29 says, and he said, come. And when Peter was come down out of the ship, he walked on the water to go to Yahushua. So Peter started walking on the water, right? Verse 30, it says, and when he saw the wind boisterous, he was afraid. So when he saw that the wind was blowing heavily, right? It says he was afraid, so he was scared. Peter, started lacking faith and beginning to sink. He cried, saying, Lord, save me. So Peter got so scared that he started to sink into the ocean now, and he cried and saying, Lord, help him. And verse 31 says, and immediately Yahushua stretched forth his hand and caught him and said unto him, O thou little faith, wherefore didst thou doubt? You see, he doubted. He pretty much doubted Yahushua, man. He put Yahushua in the box, thinking Yahushua wasn't going to save him because he didn't have that great faith in Yahushua at that time, man. And we can't be like Peter, man. We can't be like that in that situation, man. We got to have faith that Yahushua is going to work miracles for us, man. We can't put no doubt in Yahushua, man. And these are just examples, man, for us. Like the scripture say, the things that was written the foretime was written for our learning, man. He said this was written for us, man. To have that faith, to not be worried, to not be scared, man. To know that the Lord is going to do for us. Like the scripture said in Ecclesiastes 2:10, look at the generation of old and see if any believing the Lord was ever confounded, roughly paraphrasing, man. No, none of them was never left confounded, man. The Lord always did for them, man. All right. So, Lord, when this video was edifying, I'm going to close it out with giving all praise and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahushua, Bahashem, Rachak Kodash. Shalom till next time. Shalom.